Hello and good evening, guys. It's Amy again. We have some special announcements on some locations, so I'm going to bring Andy in so he can tell you all about it.
Good evening. Hi, Amy. How are you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, not bad at all. How's your day been?
I've had my second COVID jab, so it's not the sort of prick I'm used to.
I feel like I'm going red. Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Has it made you feel poorly then?
I'm okay at the moment. No. So I'll probably find out by tomorrow morning, see if I can get the day off work. Not that I
Yeah.
will.
Yeah. Well, I always do a good line in phoning in people sick if needed. So,
Brilliant.
I can do the voice if needed. So that's all right.
Brilliant. So, announcements.
Yeah, we've booked two brand new venues. Very, very exciting, to be honest with you. So the tickets for this are going to be going on sale lunchtime tomorrow. Okay. So
Okay.
the very first one that we're going to be doing is in your neck of the woods, and it'll be your team will be doing it. I'm going to test your psychic ability. Where do you think it is?
St John's House, Warwick.
So, yeah, absolutely spot on. So, brilliant. Your gift is amazing. So
Totally.
so we've booked two dates at this place, built in the 17th century. Or the end of the 17th century. Amazing building. They have some very, very strange things going on in that place. As I say, we've booked that twice. It's going to be our first visit there, and really, really looking forward to it because it's got some very, very good little sinister stories attached to that place.
Wow,
So
brilliant. I can't wait.
yeah, so that's good. So the dates for that are going to be the 4th of September and the 11th of December.
Brilliant.
Okay, so that's really, really good. The other place is a little bit further down our way, down south. So we're over into Essex, near Southend. So we're going to be doing Rochford Hall or Rochford Golf Club. So very interesting place again. We've booked 3 dates for this starting in September. This location, I think probably its most famous thing was it was the home of the Boleyn family. From 1515 to 1542. Apologies, I have written that down. If you see my eyes just going down, just so it was accurate. So it's a great location, and oh boy, do they have some strange things going on there. We went and viewed that last week. We were shown round, and the staff there have all got some really interesting stories and about things that happened there. Do you want a taster?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, there's. So if you can imagine this great big like kind of clubhouse, because it's a golf club now, Rochford 100 Golf Club. They've got kind of the old bit is upstairs. Okay, so they keep one of the staircases locked behind the door, and at night when they're there, you can hear a little girl banging on this door, and the reason I know it's a little girl because it'd be hard to identify a little girl knocking. So you can actually hear her saying, "Let me out." And apparently they've had a medium in there before, and this little girl has to sit on the stairs because she's terrified to go upstairs with the spirits that are upstairs.
Wow.
So really, really interesting place. We did the walk around in there, and literally the K2 meter was going crazy all through it, and there was nothing there to kind of set that off other than things that can't be explained. They get walking footsteps walking up and down the corridors like when they're working there late at night. A real strange feeling of being overshadowed and watched and everything like that. And they get some absolutely what I can only describe as class-leading poltergeist activity in that thing.
Wow. I'm jealous. I want to come down and I want to investigate it.
Well, it is good. We got a real good feeling about there. And, of course, when we went outside, we popped across the road because there's a church out there, had a little walk around the graveyard and come across a very interesting grave, which we're going to put a story up on our website. So about a young lady that was sadly murdered, almost just virtually right outside of all the graves there. This grave just literally, very plain and ordinary, it literally just jumped out at us. Didn't know anything about the story. We got back and just Googled it because it just raised our interest, and there's a big old story attached to that. So we're going to put a little bit of something up about that. So very interesting place. Yeah, so good.
So have we got any more investigations? What we got coming up then?
Nothing. No, I'm joking. So, do you want me to do like a top 10 thing, like a quick rundown, sort of like starting sort of soon?
Yes.
Is that all right? Okay. So forgive me if I'm
Yeah.
looking away because I'm doing it on a screen. Okay. So we're kicking off. I mean, the next thing that we're doing is obviously Sunday, the live investigation. Okay, from a secret location down on the south coast, somewhere near Brighton. That's all I'm going to tell you at the moment.
Yeah.
Kerry and Jazz are doing that. So from our southern crew. So a lot of you guys will know them too. So that's going to be really, really good. So that's going to be good. You're going to be in the studio with Dan.
I am, yes.
So
Our resident historian.
Yeah, he's great, isn't he? I really
He
like
is.
Dan.
Yeah, and I do, yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. So it's good. So that's kind of our next one. So that's May the 2nd. Then the following week, May the 9th, we've got a very special live broadcast. So do you want to tell everyone about that?
Yes, I won't be in the studio that night. Andy will be, because I am doing a lone vigil at the Haunted Antiques. And I'm going to take the spirit box with me and some other pieces of equipment, and you can tell me what to do.
So I'm going to be sitting where you're sitting. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. Well, not literally.
I was going to
You
say,
lot-
I've got my eye on a couple of those bits in your little room there, to be honest with you. So they would have probably gone missing, really.
Well, yes. I'm not even going to show you all my paranormal books and stuff.
Oh,
My
wow.
little library. Well,
Yeah.
library, big library.
It's, the thing that always draws my attention is that Ghostbusters thing behind you.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Well, I've got Stay Puff here as well.
Oh, my goodness.
And I've got Slimer up there as well.
Such a nerd. Such a
I
nerd.
know, I know.
Bless
I'm
you.
glad you ain't spotted the Ecto one then. Which
Where is that?
Right in the very corner up the top where my hand is. Right up there.
Ah,
I've got an
okay.
Ecto one as well.
Gotcha. It's a real shame that I'm not doing it from that place, to be honest with you, because I had pockets full by the time I
Yeah,
left. So,
you would
but-
do as well, because I've got
Yeah.
bits of all sorts.
Brilliant. Right, so so May 2nd, Kerry and Jazz next weekend from somewhere in the Brighton area. May the 9th, live from the Haunted Antiques U. So I'm being you for the night. Let's hope I can make everything work.
You'd probably do a better job than me.
I have visions of everyone being in darkness and not seeing the things. So yeah, I'll have Dan to keep me on the straight and narrow. So
Well,
that'll
yeah,
be it.
absolutely.
So-
Liz is allowed to tell everyone what the location is this week.
Yeah, no, that's right. Actually, yeah, it's unusual for us to sort of like say where it was. Sunday was brilliant, wasn't it?
It was amazing, absolutely amazing. I absolutely loved it. All the information that Craig and Di got, it was just
Yeah.
phenomenal.
It was really good, and we're going to do a part 2. I've
Yes.
kind of twisted their arms to do a part 2 because poor Craig almost got by everything engulfing him where he was.
Yes,
It makes a change from me, doesn't it?
it does, don't it?
Yeah, it really does. So that would be really good. I think it would be absolutely brilliant though if they could take a trigger object that looks like a doll or something
Yeah.
like that to one of those locations. But
Definitely.
so we need to suggest that to them. So
Yeah. Oh,
right.
I've got an idea for a Sunday night as well, because, right, I don't know if you know the story, there's a mirror in there that I put together where it was got lifted up and pushed over at the Haunted Antiques, right?
Okay,
And
yeah.
it took me 8.5 months to put the thing together. It makes a fantastic scrying mirror.
Why didn't you just buy a new one at IKEA?
No, what? It was more fun to put it back together.
Sounds it.
I tell you what, we was warned not to do that. Right, we was told to bury the damn thing. I thought, after I've put it back together, do you really think I'm going to bury the damn thing?
So what's the history of that mirror then? Is it something special?
The mirror, that mirror isn't, right? The portal mirror in the back room is, but
Yeah.
that mirror wasn't, and something just lifted it up and pushed it over. And there is film footage on the Haunted Antiques page as well, on the
Oh,
evidence
wow.
page, yeah.
So are you going to be going to that mirrors and seeing like if people can pick stuff up around that?
Yeah, I'll go to it. I'll go to all of them. I'll be in there on my own. So yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
absolutely.
Neil might be in the centre, and Ant will probably be around somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably down there with Neil as well. So because Neil don't like me being in there on my own. So
I can understand that.
yeah.
He's worried about what I would do in your office to what
Yeah.
you're going to do in his place. To be
No,
honest.
no. It's just because he think there's some of the things in there can be quite nasty. No.
Ah, okay.
So he
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
like anyone being in there on their own. So.
No, makes sense. Makes sense. So no, that's good. Right. So should I carry on with the big countdown?
Yeah.
Right. So the good news is, from May the 22nd, we're back doing real ones.
Yes.
So that's really, really good. So, so you're actually working on the 22nd, but we'll come to that in a minute. So,
Yeah.
so where we're going to be on May the 22nd, we're going to be at RAF Manston Museum. Love that location.
I've not actually been there, so I'm gonna have to come there one weekend.
Yeah, well, we're there every month, so
Are you?
it's a great location. So they've done a lot of like refurb work in there. So lots of things have got disturbed. So that for paranormal that works.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really, really good. On the same night, we are also in the Savoy Theatre in Monmouth. That's our Welsh team doing that.
Oh, so Shell's back out there as well.
Yeah, she is. So yeah, no,
That's
so
brilliant.
Yeah, so that's absolutely, that's a great location. Have you done that one?
Yeah, I've done that one. I've done that several times with Shell.
Yeah, no, it's a great
Yeah.
place, and it's one of the places that we start really late at night because they use it as a cinema. So
Yeah, they do.
I don't think we let guests join us until just after about 10:30 or so.
Yeah, about 10, 10:30, something like that. Yeah.
It depends what film's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's
Does, yeah.
Titanic, it might be 11. But
Yeah.
so that's really good. So Manston and the Savoy Monmouth, and also same night we're at Dover Castle.
I'm there. Me and
Yeah.
Dee are there.
Yeah, you are. So that's an absolutely epic place. You've done that already, haven't you?
I have, yes.
Actually,
yes.
we worked together there, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
did,
So
yeah.
So that's.
It was the first time I met Gary.
Are you,
and I was.
you okay since?
Oh, I don't know. I'm rocking at the corner still. Oh no, Gary's lovely. Love Gary.
Yeah, so that's good. No, that was a great night. That's the night that Shell famously took about 3 weeks to get home, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
Yeah. So,
A full week.
yeah. No.
And
Absolutely.
she will never live that down.
Bless her. But yeah, she's a bit nearer this time when she goes to the Savoy and Monmouth, so that should be all right.
Yeah.
But we're really looking forward to those 3 events because they're 3 real ones, and we're absolutely, biting at the bit to try and get back out there. So that's really, really good. So next after that, June the 4th, there's a bit of a pattern developing here. We're going to be at Kelvin and Hatch Secret Nuclear Bunker.
Yeah.
You're there as well, aren't you?
I'm there as well, yes.
So you guys are crewing it. The mids
Yeah.
team are crewing that, aren't you? So that's
Yeah.
really, really good. So that's a great location. I think you're going to really, really enjoy that because you've not been there. I don't think Dee's been there either.
No.
So yeah, no, fab place, really, really good. So it's excellent. Then June the 12th, we are at St Augustine's in Westgate.
Ooh.
Like that place?
Love that place.
Yeah, there's something very, very special about that place.
It
to be honest
is.
with you, yeah,
It
is.
really is. I wouldn't mind spending the night there.
Well, to be honest with you, that is very much on the cards for us to be able to do like an all-nighter there. So we have spoken to the owners about that, and they are in agreement for us doing that. Obviously, COVID got in the way of that, so that made that a little bit tricky. For you guys don't know or haven't been to St Augustine's, it's got a bit of everything. It's got a chapel. It's got like old rooms and everything like that. Sorry, if that noise you can hear me, my dog's sitting with me, she's snoring. So, and one of the things that it has got, it's got an old dormitory block in there, and that's where we will be able to take people to spend the night.
Yeah.
So to be fair, that the way that place is, you wouldn't get much sleep in there, would you?
No, tell me about it. I walked that location on my own.
Yeah.
And it is a bit airy in there.
Yeah, to be honest with you, of all the places that we do, that is one of my favourites.
It is absolutely amazing. I love it there.
Yeah, and it's a great night. I don't think I've met anyone that hasn't enjoyed a night there, like crew and guest wise. When we have a lot of guests come back to that every time we do it, so that's absolutely great. So on the same night, June the 12th, we are going to be at Gresley Old Hall, or you're going to be at Gresley. So that
Me
would be
again?
you.
Yeah.
Most
Wicked.
I think there's only 2 of us that work for Ghost Hunter Tours. It seems to be me and you. So So that's. I mean, for people that haven't come across that place, what's it like? I've never been there.
Do you know what? Right, that location never disappoints. It has got a lot of potential. Right, do you know what? Right, you should do a psychic fair there because it's got a pub area as well, right? And it's got so much room in there for a psychic fair. You could do a psychic fair and a ghost hunt. It would be brilliant.
I
It's
was,
got
I, I, was,
it never disappoints. It really doesn't.
I was good to go when you said pub.
What's a pub? I've not
Yeah.
been in one for I don't know how many years.
No, I've not been yet actually, so I've got to get around to that. But so, what sort of things happen at Gresley?
There's all sorts. I'm trying to think now. There's a rocking horse in there that's been known to rock on its own. One last time we went there, Unseen Hands kind of locked a load of people in the attic.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I had to let them out.
Oh my goodness! So
Yeah.
literally, people just got randomly locked in.
And it was like a whole group.
Oh my god!
A whole group. They were like banging on the door, let us out, let us out.
Yeah. So we could do people a great service there. So if
Yeah.
viewers and guests nominate people they really don't like, we could we could take them and we offer a great service for that. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah.
that would be brilliant.
Yeah, things have been known to be thrown as well, and people as well in there. So it is a really good place.
Yeah, no, it's good. So
And there's supposed to be something quite dark in there as well. So
oh, that's really good. So
Yeah.
we've done that place a lot. So I must get to
Yeah.
do that at some point. So that'll be
yeah,
really
you
good.
really should. You really would enjoy it there.
I ain't going upstairs. Going to get locked in.
That's all right. I'll let you out
Yeah,
eventually.
No, thanks so much. So, same night. So, June the 12th, we are at Fort Widley down in Portsmouth. That's a rescheduled event. I think that's actually been rescheduled about 3 times because of the lockdown. So, that's a great location. Had a very, very scary thing happen to me and also Craig there. So,
Wow.
we both got growled at in a really big way by something. And I remember Craig turning around to say to me, "Did you hear that?" And he just ended up speaking to no one because I'd already run. It was really something. I mean, that's a great location. So we're probably going to try and get another date for that towards the end of the year. But
I wouldn't mind doing that location as well.
well, that's really good. So yeah, guaranteed grell in that place. So that's really quite good. So yeah, no, it is a good one. So the 3 on the June the 12th are St Augustine's, Gresley Old Hall, and Fort Widley. Can you hear Fern? She's so loud. Sorry. So the week after, we're back at Manston on the 19th. Okay, so back at the Fern, back at the History Museum, and then on the same night we're at a really famous place called Fort Amherst. You've actually been there, haven't you?
No.
Didn't you do a pro night there?
No.
Oh, I just imagined that. I imagined it. It was
Yeah, you must have.
my psychic gift is
do you know
failing me.
what? Right, it's one location I've always wanted to go to as well.
Now's your chance. Tickets available
No.
on our website. So what we've done is we've actually booked 2 dates for Fort Amherst. They've opened up again, and so we've got June the 19th, and we've got another date in July, which is the 10th, I think it is. So that's good. Sorry, I referred to my notes just then. You might have just noticed me like creeping down there. So I'm being put off by my little dog. Then the next week we have got a really special event at a place called Englefield Green Social Hall. I could read that comment. Yeah. So on the 26th, we've got a great event at Englefield Green Social Hall. Now, locally, that place is locally known as the Haunted House. Okay, by everyone that kind of lives there. But we're doing a very, very special thing there. Ordinarily, what we do is we normally do a paranormal investigation kind of ghost hunt thing there. What we're doing is we're doing a live seance. This is crazy. A live seance and ghost hunt on the same evening. So that's going to be a really interesting night. So
Wow.
so that's really, really sort of quite good. So that's going to be quite an exciting one. So that's June the 26th. Okay. Also on June the 26th, we are doing a Victorian seance in a secret location in Pluckley Village.
Wow.
So that's going to be a great one. We're actually doing another couple of dates. That one has literally just sold out straight away. So that's going to be like a really good night. Just 10 seats around a table. like full Victorian seance. So that's going to be really quite interesting from a secret location that we know is very active. So
Brilliant.
yeah, so that's really quite good. Then after that, July the 3rd, we are at Dill Castle. That's another brilliant location.
Not been there yet.
Brilliant. You're missing out on that one, honestly.
I think I might need to move.
I think no, don't. But it's. But,
Cheers.
I feel safer knowing you're up there. But but that is a brilliant place, and we've had some great nights. We've done pro nights in there, and we've done sort of like ordinary nights in there. One of our favourite locations, most definitely. So that's really sort of very, very good. Then week after that is our second visit to Fort Amherst, July the 10th. So that's really sort of another great night in that place. I mean, we must have done that 70 or 80 times, I reckon.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely brilliant. So that's great. July the 10th also, we are at another one of my favourite locations, the Theatre Royal in Margate.
Not been there yet either.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. I really upset one of the resident ghosts in there in a big way.
Did you?
No, I do every time I literally just walk into that place. She really has it in for me. really has it in.
You'd have to go in with a wig or something and disguise.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So no, she was one of the theatre owners from like kind of back in the day. So yeah, she absolutely makes a beeline for me in the groups that I take in there and everything. So that is a great location. That is absolutely loved by our guests, that place. So it feels very, very special. Then July the 17th, we're back at the RF Museum at Manston. And also on the same night, we are at the Red Lion in Colchester.
Wow.
Having dinner and ghost hunt. So that's a really good one. That's a rescheduled event. So that's a really fab location. So that's really sort of quite good. And then what I'll do is I'll just wrap with this last one, which is August the 7th, which is, again, this will be you. You guys are going to be at the Four Crosses in Cannock.
Yes.
What do you think of that place?
Do you know what? That place is amazing. It's got poltergeist activity. Things are thrown across in the downstairs in the basement and that lot. And things are seen. So many things. We've had some really good things happening there. I've seen the old crew before a team went in, down on their knees. Like it made Cassie really poorly in there.
Did it?
Really did, yeah.
See,
that's a really good location.
The thing with it is Cassie is such an experienced investigator.
She is,
so that must have been.
It takes a lot for Cassie. Yeah. If Cassie's like there gipping, like you're in trouble.
Yeah. I normally like to hide behind her, to be honest with you, because I feel like I'm going to be safe if I've hidden up behind her, to be honest with you. So, but. Yeah, so that's absolutely great. So, yeah, no, I love that location. I did that with you guys a couple of years ago.
Yes, you did. Yes.
Yeah, so that was really...
That's been a couple of years now, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really, really has. We had a brilliant crew on that night, didn't we? We just had a bit of everyone from everywhere on that.
Yeah, we had Midlands crew. We've had the Tamworth crew come and join us as well. They were really good as well.
Yeah, so that was quite good. When I was doing the introduction, no one could understand me because I was Southern.
Yeah.
Everyone was going, "You are."
Oh, funny.
Quite good. So, but so that's kind of the update on the new location. So, as I say, tickets have been going up for sale for those tomorrow. So, absolutely brilliant. Can't wait to get to those locations. Yeah,
neither can I. It's going to be great.
Yeah, it really is. It's going to be great getting back to it, isn't it?
It really is. I'm really looking forward to it. So, right, is there anything else you need to tell anyone before we go off?
No, I don't think so. So I say just tune in on Sunday night for Kerry and Jazz from a secret location.
Oh, yeah, and Diane's put pro nights.
Yeah, we. The tricky thing at the moment is working with the venues because. I mean, as you can imagine, they've had to cancel a lot of things, so they're kind of trying to fit almost a year and a half's worth of cancellations into their year. So we are on it, and we are sort of getting new things booked up and everything like that.
What you want to do is speak to Neil and get a pro night up at the Haunted Antiques. That's what you need to do. There's nothing left for this year, but next year
Yeah,
Like, he's halfway booked up already, so if you want some, you need to speak to him quick.
I think we should see if we can get Craig and Di to do it for us.
Yes, that'd be brilliant.
That would be absolutely brilliant. I don't think anyone would love to go to that in that place with them too, do you? What a night that would be, wouldn't it?
Absolutely, it would be amazing.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. Amy, thank you for bringing me on tonight and let me do that.
You're welcome. And thank you, everybody, for coming to join us. And see you all on Sunday. Take care, everyone. Bye.